Alright, welcome back. So today is a fall break vlog. So it's a 4-day holiday, but right after I have 2 midterms. So it's going to be quite a productive one as well. So it's about 2:30 p.m. right now, so I'm getting down to working on Stat 350. That's my first midterm, that's on Wednesday. So yeah, a couple of concept review there, like 4 chapters where I really need to review and ensure I understand them. So it's about 2:30 now. I'll do that till about 7:30. I might use the Pomodoro technique for it instead. So then that 5-hour block is split a bit more evenly with breaks in between, so my brain doesn't just switch off and go into pattern recognition mode instead and not really learn the material. So yeah, to also further enhance that, I'm going to be using this book. It's just like a massive blank canvas essentially. So I'm just going to write out everything that I'm working on, how it's kind of like working with each thing because a lot of concepts are related to each other. So initially I was going to use freeform, but then I realized I might use this so I can just tear the sheets out and understand what stuff to put on the crib sheet later on. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's get down to work. Today is going to be hopefully really productive and I cover a lot of Stat 350 syllabus. Also, I just thought really quick, I'll just show you what kind of setup I use to study in terms of what apps I use, things like that. So let me just turn the camera around so you can see it. So right here is exactly how I study. So over here is Toggle Track. They have a really cool wallpaper if you do a full screen version of it. So as you can see, just a minute elapsed. I realized I should probably talk about this. So yeah, so that's where my Toggle Track is, where I track all of my time. This is my calendar, so I can see what is the next task on the board. And then up there is my kind of main section where is all material which I'm working on. So right now it's just objectives, just going through it, just seeing which parts I want to go over first, and then work back from that. So yeah, that's kind of what my setup looks like when I'm doing focused work. Alright, so now it is about 6 o'clock. So I've just been reviewing Stat 350 for about 2 hours and 30 minutes now, so a good session of studying, but now I need to go to Target just to buy some groceries so that I have something to cook for dinner. So let's go do that and then come back and study it.
I kinda know it. I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating.
Alright, so now it is about 7:30. I'm just gonna do my CS307 homework. I just have to read this one document and then make a report about it. So yeah, it's a pretty long document, 41 pages, so you'll see how I get to doing that. And then at about 8 o'clock, so half an hour from now, I'll make dinner and then we'll see what I do after that.
Make it better, but I don't know how. 'Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want.
Alright, so now it is 9 o'clock, made dinner, just some rice and vegetables. So yeah, now the plan is I'm just gonna eat this, watch my show. Right now I'm watching The Hunting Party on Peacock. It's a pretty interesting show. So yeah, I will hopefully finish dinner by 9:30 and then I'll do a bit of work for another half an hour and then set up my schedule for tomorrow so I can have an even more productive day and cover syllabus in both Stat 350 and 381, because today the focus was just on Stat 350, so I'd really like to cover a bit more of 381 tomorrow.
'Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm good. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja.
Alright, so now it is 2:30, just did a decent chunk of Stat 350, finished essentially the entirety of chapter 4, which is really good. So I'm just gonna get coffee now because it's about 2:30 and yeah, the sleepiness from lunch is trying to kick in a bit. So yeah, let's go get coffee.
Amolece a dor, ingratidão.
Alright, so now I've got coffee, which is perfect. It's going to energize me for quite a bit of time now. But there's also a package. I just had it behind me for a while. But yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I did fill out a Google form to get a free book about AI agents, so it might be that. So let's just open it right now. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So this is a book which is, I think, read by Master.ai. They just did like a LinkedIn post where they said if you want a free copy of the book, you can just fill out this Google form. I expected to not get a book. I just filled it out half expecting that not to happen, but they're pretty cool. I'll probably give this a read, and if I enjoy it, I'll maybe talk about it a bit. Alright, so yeah, the recording just kind of cut out there, but yeah, so I got this book from Master.ai. Can't wait to read it. I actually opened it. It actually has code in here too. So it'll be pretty fun to play around with that code and see how it works. So yeah, anyways, now it's about 3:50 p.m. I was just working on some internship work, and now I'm gonna start working on 381, which is dynamic programming. I have to get comfortable with that because I'll be probably the part where they try to trick you the most. So I'm gonna work on that for the next like 2 hours or so, and then move on to different topics. So let's get down to work. Enough rambling, let's get down to work. And yeah, in case anybody from Master.ai is watching this video, thanks for the book. And yeah, let's get down to work.
Amolece a dura ingratidão. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor perdura. Basta ter carinho e compreensão. Basta ter carinho e compreensão. Basta ter carinho e compreensão.
Alright, so it's Monday. So today I was just majorly studying again. Today was a much healthier session of studying in the sense that I got to studying much earlier today. Studied from about 10:30 a.m. to 3:22 p.m. So that was pretty decent. Then I studied 381 for a while. But yeah, right now I think I need to take a bit of a break because I'm really undistracted. I was feeling really distracted for some reason, so I thought I'll just stop for a bit and take a break. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. Got coffee as well. Thought that might help because for some reason coffee has an effect to make me focus quite a bit and not just energize me. So maybe that helps. But yeah, if you watched till here, well, first of all, thank you so much. I'm not sure at what timestamp this is currently, but you've watched 2 days out of a 4-day vlog, so thank you for being here. And actually, if you actually reached here, you must really enjoy the content. So I'm actually curious about your perspective. So I've been creating content for about 2 months now, continuously. Not overall. It's been about, I think, 4 years now, on and off, but 2 months consistently. So I just kind of want to understand from you, what would you like to see me talk about? Because you want me to talk more about how I study, or me to show you my daily life and you can kind of understand what life at Purdue looks like. I'm obviously still figuring out this whole YouTube thing again because last year I really burnt out on this platform, and of course it wasn't a big platform or anything. I'm still around the same subscriber count, which is incredible. So I'm just getting back into the groove of things and figuring out how to create in a sustainable fashion in which I can keep creating, keep expressing myself on this platform, and also kind of enjoy it a bit more. So I'm really curious, like, what would you like to see me cover? Like, is it more about the productivity stuff, like what apps I'm using, or more about like the life stuff, kind of like what I'm going through right now? And so yeah, anyways, that's my spiel. I'm not going to take up too much time. You can go back to the montage in a bit, but yeah, I just wanted to bring this point up because I've realized I'm just making day in a life vlogs, but not really providing enough value in them. As per my own perspective, to you they might be providing a ton of value, but I want to provide even more. Like, to take you behind the scenes in a way. And the reason this question has come up is because I've been watching like series like Behind the Diary, which is like the Diary of a CEO's behind the scenes kind of channel, where he takes you behind the decisions driving Diary of a CEO and all of his other businesses. And I really like that vlog style where just him talking to a camera, showcasing what he's doing and lessons he's learning along the way. Of course, I haven't learned as many lessons as he has, but in my own small way, building up to that thing. And then the second is like Tatsuki, who's an Australian Japanese creator, and he has released like lifestyle kind of vlogs, and I really enjoy his style. So recently you've been seeing me posting a lot of videos in this kind of like weird boxy format that was taken as an inspiration idea from him, where he has all of his b-roll in that kind of form. I thought maybe I could make it different by doing that as the whole video, but I've come to realize that that's something that not a lot of people are used to, so maybe that's causing some issues with how the video is coming across. So in this one I've experimented with using an 18:9 ratio, which basically means it's more optimized for mobile. So if you're watching this on the phone or your laptop, I'm not sure what the percentage looks like where my viewers come from, but if you're on your phone you'll see it kind of fills up the left and right a bit more than my previous videos. So I'm kind of curious, which one do you like more? Do you like the more like retro style where it's like the old boxy TV style, or do you like the more wider and kind of more modern look of video? So yeah, that's kind of a couple of my exterior thoughts. Obviously the main focus right now is like my midterms and everything. Anyways, I've been talking quite a bit. I'm gonna rest up for a bit, reset, and then get back to work and hopefully do my first sample midterm for Stats 350, because I want to have at least a day where I can go over the mistakes and understand how to improve them and not make the same mistakes again. So yeah, anyways, that's me talking for about 5 minutes now, so I hope you enjoyed it. But anyways, let's get back to the montage.
We dream about all things being alright, but we freeze when it's all up to us. So let's fight it, make it stand and try it, everything.
Alright, so now it's about 8:15. I was supposed to start with the Stat 350 midterm, the practice one, about now, but then I kind of got caught with CS 381 and was reviewing that for quite a bit of time, about an hour and 49 minutes, so quite a bit of time. So I'm just gonna go get dinner really quick so that I'm energized to do the practice midterm. And then one thing I'm gonna do is be allowed to take in one sheet of formulas into the Stat 350 exam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a notes page on Apple Notes and just note down stuff which I can't remember. Like I'll note down those formulas so I know what to put on the cheat sheet. So yeah, anyways, I might cook dinner or I might get dinner from outside. I'll decide.
Cause we're past the cold, so I stay and just repeat it now. Yeah, oh, we dream about all things being out.
Right, so now it is 4:30 on Tuesday, about 8 more hours of fall break left, a really productive one at that as well. So today again was just about starting for Stat 350 because I did a practice midterm yesterday and yeah, it wasn't great. So today in the morning I was reviewing quite a bit for that, and I did another practice midterm and this one went considerably better, so pretty happy with that progress. So now I'll switch gears to CS 381 for a while, just so that I can review that as well and get ready to take the practice midterm for that too. So yeah, anyways, it's about 4:30 as I said before, and I just finished the Stat 350 midterm and reviewed all my mistakes. I'm just taking a bit of a break. Then I'll review CS 381 for about 45 minutes and then do another Stat 350 midterm to practice. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna rest up really quick and then get back to work.